Let me tell you real quick, this is why I make How to Make a Banger. This is why I teach the metaphysics of music. So I've been a producer for 19 years. I've been an artist for 25 years. And I've always been obsessed with, like, why do some artists get in that zone and they can't seem to get back there? Like, why did Michael get into the zone of Thriller, but he couldn't get to that level, that caliber of vibration again? And I always thought to myself, there has to be a way to constantly get in the zone to bring through the biggest bangers. And yeah, I've been on my journey for many, many years, and it took me like a decade to realize I could make a banger every time. But then I realized, like, I have to keep the sword sharp. I have to keep going and continue seeking and stay on that cutting edge, because even once you get on, even if you have a big song, I never had any huge songs yet, but even if you get there and one of them pops off, it's easy to fall and go on the wrong path because you mistakenly think that it's the song that's giving you value, and you mistakenly think that the song is going to continue to help you, when that's not the case. When you are helping yourself and you are creating and you're driving your life. So I make these videos and I make How to Make a Banger because I want you to save 20 years. I've said sometimes I feel like I fell off 5 times before I got on. And what I mean by that, I mean, I started making beats in 2006. I moved to New York in 2012. And I found myself in rooms in huge studios working with producers that I really looked up to. And even though I was very physically close and connected with people, nothing translated. And even though I had bangers and I had focused on my work, like I talked about in the last video, the mountain of skill, I wasn't able to still get a major placement or get signed or any of the things that I really wanted. And I really, spent many years super frustrated. And I realized it was this mountain of belief that I hadn't traversed in the last video that I did. Like, you have to believe in yourself. And you have to practice believing in yourself more even than your skill. Yes, you need to practice your skill, but you have to practice the belief in yourself on a daily basis. And I came to terms with this myself through my own Buddhist practice. And that's what grounded me and really helped me to believe in myself. I've been practicing since 2009. But once I had realized this in New York and constantly running up against almost getting there, it's got to be something internal. And finally, I focused really, really for many, many years internally. And how can I shift my own life? How can I improve my own life? In Buddhism, we call it human revolution. How can we really revolutionize and transform the deeper aspect of our life, the fundamental tendency? And I really devoted myself to that, and I was able to shift a lot of deep things in my life. And as a result, that reflected in my music. And then I had the skill and the belief, and I was able to get in the rooms and be heard, get in the rooms and hold my space, get in the rooms and know my worth and have my worth seen, to the point where I produced Ferg's last album, and I got my own publishing deal last year. So these are big accomplishments for me. But even after that, I realized, like, you don't need major placements or huge accomplishments to validate yourself either. That was a revelation that I had after that as well, which I'm super grateful for, these accomplishments. But any accomplishment, if you look at it outside of yourself, if you look at it like, this is going to save me, this is going to validate me, and you're striving for that, and then you get that, you're still going to feel empty because you're seeking something outside of yourself to validate you. You're already valid. And that's why I realized doing these videos and going even more deeper into the videos, like, I'm already valid. You're already valid. And that's the message I want to get across, that you're already valid. And focus on your belief and know that you're already valid. And everyone else is already valid as well. This is going to save you a lot of frustration. This is going to save you a lot of years. If you want to work directly with me, write comment interested, and I'll send you a application to fill out to see if we're a good fit to work together, and then someone from my team will email you. So look out on your email, and they'll set up like a discovery call with me for a good fit to work together. So have a great day. Peace.